All right, all right. Welcome to the OG Ballas AFC Championship Game featuring the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. These were the two best teams in the AFC all season long. I had a chance to speak to both coaches about each other before this game. I got a chance to speak to Coach Shaq Washington about preparing for the Jaguars. I asked him about the Jaguars having the number 2 defense in the league and what would be his game plan to limit the secondary from having a big day. He said that Ben has to do a great job, not turn the ball over. Our key is to continue to do what we do, what we've been doing all season long. Ben has a tremendous year. DK's had a tremendous year. And look for McFarland to have a big day. So that's the first coach. We're going to see the Steelers first onto the field. Here goes the kick.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And McLeod's going to bring it out the end zone. He's going to get it to about the 25 at the 23-yard line. Pittsburgh steps into the field first. They coming off 2 big victories. They beat the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs. They get here. They went 15-2 and had the number 2 seed in the AFC. They're being led by best quarterback, Offensive Player of the Year, and NFL MVP Big Ben, who had 6,087 passing yards, 62 touchdowns, and a 137 quarterback rating. They hand it off to Anthony McFarland. He gets a couple of yards, a gain of 6. They're getting ready to go up against this Jaguar defense, who has been outstanding all season long. The Jaguars was number 2 overall, number 2 in passing, number 3 in rushing, and number 1 scoring defense in the NFL. These guys are tough. Let's see, can Pittsburgh move the ball against these guys? 2nd down and 4. They hand it off to McFarland. He's going to get a first down and about a gain of 8. 1st and 10 for the Steelers to the 37-yard line. Again, this is going to be a battle of 2 heavyweights. These 2 guys deserve to be in this AFC Championship game. They're clearly the 2 best guys in the league right now. Let's see what these Steelers can do. Also continuing back to the Steelers' amazing offensive season. Big Ben posts multiple NFL records, 6,087 passing yards, 62 touchdown passes. Incredible. All right, he hands it to McFarland. McFarland gains 2 yards. Anthony McFarland had a pretty decent year. He had 663 rushing yards, 11 touchdowns, 558 receiving yards, and 4 receptions. They toss it off, and it's a first down to DK Metcalf, who had an NFL record season, 2,173 receiving yards, breaking Megatron's record from 2012 and 2nd all-time in receptions. They hand it off to McFarland again. He will gain 3. Again, this is a very, very talented Pittsburgh offense. This Pittsburgh offense was number 5 overall. They were number 2 in passing. They don't run the ball well, which is very surprising considering they're getting off to a good start on the ground. And they're number 2 in scoring, 39 points a game, nearly 40 points a game. 2nd down and 6. Let's see, they're right outside of field goal range at the 43. All right, they hand it off to Ballas. He's going to gain 4.
It'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run pass out.
And it's going to be 3rd and short. They're in field goal range, which is good.
He may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit.
If you're Jacksonville, you want to hold these guys to a field goal attempt at worst.
So 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 at the 39. Can the Jaguars get the well-needed stop? Ben hands it off. McFarland has a first down, and he's going to get to about the 25-yard line, right at the 25-yard line. Gain of 14, 1st and 10 near the red zone for the Steelers. Ben is going to drop back. He rolls out the pocket. He's going to run for a couple yards and get hits out of bounds after a gain of 2.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't
This is
shy
a
about
very
taking
critical
off and
drive
running
of
with
your
the
Pittsburgh.
football,
You have to
even
make
knowing
this
the defense is
statement
definitely
on
going
the
to take their
road.
shots at him.
The
And
first
that's
drive of the
exactly what
game.
they
This is
did. He
Jacksonville's
better learn to slide,
fourth
otherwise
time in the
he won't be
AFC
around to
title
finish
game
this
in
one.
franchise history. Only the
Ball at the
second time
23,
since
second and 8.
1999 that this team has hosted the AFC Championship game. Second down and 8. They hand it off to Ballas, and Ballas is going to gain 2, third down and 6 for the Steelers. This is a big opportunity for the Jaguar defense to get off the field.
One thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there.
Here we go, third down and 6. Right outside the red zone. They hand it off. McFarland will get near the first down. He may have got it. He did. First and 10 for the Steelers in the red zone. Play action. Ben drops it down to Ebron. He's going to gain 6. So second and 4.
Brings up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
All right, second and 5 inside the 10 for the Steelers. This has been a pretty long drive. Let's see, can these guys get on the board? Here we go. They hand it off to McFarland. It's going to be a touchdown for the Steelers.
Touchdown.
What a opening drive for Pittsburgh.
9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers
Real methodical drive, but the Steelers lead 6-0 right now. Like the coach trying to make a decision whether he wants to go for 2 or not. And if you've watched this guy all season long, you know he's going for 2.
And now Big Ben will lead the
Here we go.
Steelers up to go for 2.
To try to make it 8-0. Ben, end zone, he got it. It's 8-0 Pittsburgh.
Moves the lead to 8-0.
What an opening drive for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He stuck to what he said they were going to do into this game. He was asked earlier. Let me get ready to go back to the interview. I asked him what was his expectations for his team. He just said that they simply were going to do what they do best.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Not a lot of words from the coach, but hey, you get to talk like that when you're in this position. Let's go over to the Jaguars, who's stepping onto the field now. Led by rookie Trevor Lawrence, had an outstanding year, over 5,000 passing yards, 48 touchdowns, and an NFL record 141.3 passer rating. Travis Etienne, their running back, 1,012.67 and 19 touchdowns, had over 500 yards receiving as well. Pretty impressive year for these two rookies. They hand it off to Travis Etienne. He's going to be stuffed after a yard.
Really good move. He only gets about a yard, and it brings up
this Pittsburgh defense, they're pretty good against the run. They're not so good against the pass. They were middle of the pack all season long in that spot. But the Jaguars brings in a top 10 offense, number 8 in passing, pretty middle of the pack in rushing, but number 9 in scoring, averaging 31 points a game. As I mentioned earlier, these are 2 of the best guys in the league, so they deserve to be here. Trevor Lawrence is going to look, and that's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and long coming up for the Jaguars.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it?
Here we go. The Jaguars need to convert on 3rd down. You cannot go 3 and out to open this game.
I think even more so.
3rd down and 9.
You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Here we go. Trevor Lawrence rolls out. He's going to throw it away incomplete, and they have to punt. Pittsburgh with a great stand to open this game.
One of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few.
And they're doing the smart thing. They're going to go ahead and punt right here. What a big stop for the Jag. You can't ask for better if you're Pittsburgh to open this game.
Ray McLeod deep for Pittsburgh. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
Here we go, first and 10. The Steelers are back onto the field. They couldn't have asked for a better start to this football game, going to get a touchdown and getting a 3-and-out. Can they capitalize on this, though? Is the biggest question.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice.
First and 10 inside the 20. Here we go. Big Ben dumps it down to Ebron. Ebron breaks a tackle near the first down, gain of 8.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here.
These Steelers are off to a pretty good start.
A couple of ways for this team because number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. And occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain.
Here we go, getting towards the end of the first quarter. Pittsburgh's off to a solid start to open this game.
Take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They actually gained 9 on that play. That was very impressive.
They'll come up now.
Here we go, second down and 1. Close to the first down. They hand it off to Caleb Ballas, who's going to easily have the first down. Gain of 4.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot.
Here we go, another first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Again, this is an offense that has been really impressive all year. So it's not a surprise that these guys are in this position. We're getting under a minute left in the first quarter. Let's see what these guys got their sleeve. They hand it off to Anthony McFarland. He's going to gain 6 yards.
35, maybe the 34. 48 yards rushing now.
This has been a pretty methodical first 2 drives so far for these Steelers. Let's see how the Jaguars adjust to this. And as you see below, we're going to have another game tomorrow. We're going to have the Atlanta Falcons trying to get back to the Super Bowl for the first time since 28-3 against the Washington football team. Ben Roethlisberger rolls out the pocket. He's going to throw it away. That's a big time stop, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Steelers. If you're Jacksonville, this will be a huge time to get off the field.
I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
So the incomplete pass on the last play.
Here we go, 3rd and short. Ben Roethlisberger looking. He's going to get it to Deontay Johnson, who's going to have a first down and get to midfield. And that's the end of the first quarter, 8-0 Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, who just caught the ball, second leader in receiving, 71 receptions at 1,255 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns on the regular season. Chase Claypool had 878 and 11, and Eric Ebron had a couple receptions in this first quarter, had 678 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns on the regular season. Again, this is a pretty balanced passing attack. They hand it off to Caleb Ballas, and he's going to get stuffed, a loss of 2. Again, this is the number 3 rushing defense in football, so you're going to have to get that ball out of there quick.
They're stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
We spoke to Coach Bailey earlier about that group.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Here we go, 2nd down and 12. Ben Roethlisberger is going to drop back. He's going to get hit, and that's going to be 3rd down and long, big time stop. I asked Coach Bailey earlier about get a chance to play at home. He was very pleased about that. He said that it would be nice to play in that Florida weather because the Steelers have actually played their last 2 games in blizzards. So it's pretty good to be in the sun. Well, actually, it's nighttime. But you get what I mean. 3rd down and long at the 48.
This is 3rd down and 12.
Ben Roethlisberger looking. That's going to be short of the first down for the Steelers. They're going to punt the ball. Great stand for the Jacksonville Jaguars. They needed that stand, by the way. And they're going to punt it.
is the punt team now as this one sent away.
And they're going to pin them. What a punt at the 2-yard line. We got a chance to also ask Coach Bailey about his young Jaguars. I asked, did you expect to be in the AFC title game with this young ball club so soon? He said as the season wore on, we watched the young guys grow up and realize what this team could be. Took the game at a time. Trevor and Etienne has been solid on offense. Tyson Campbell's a young guy on defense that's been key for us. Trevor rolls out the pocket. He may run for the first, and he took a hit. After a gain of 13, first down for the Jaguars.
Your definition is apropos in this case.
So still backed up, but the situation not
here we go.
Now. First and 10.
Big first down conversion, Trevor Lawrence. Going deep. He's going to have Will Fuller. That's going to be caught. And he is going for a 86-yard touchdown. Will Fuller, the second leader in receiving for the Jaguars, has just cut into this lead. What a throw and catch. Kick is up. It is perfect. 8-7. Pittsburgh leads. As I mentioned earlier, Will Fuller had a 1,278-yard regular season with 16 touchdowns. What a throw.
Touchdown. Cook now to kick this one away.
Let's see how the Steelers offense respond.
Here's McLeod from his end zone.
McLeod's going to bring it out to the 23.
Out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go. What a big play for the Jaguars to get back in this ball game.
The Steeler offense here about
they
ready
got
for
to
their
stop
next
and
drive.
cut it within one. Here we go. What will the Steelers do now? Just up by one. Play action for Ben. Ben is going to get hit. He's going to have to throw it away second and long.
Create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. So after the incompletion on
here we
first
go,
down,
second down and 10 for the Steelers. They're going to hand it off. McFarland's going to gain 5 yards. They're going to make it third and medium.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here we go. Third and medium. Can the Jaguars get another stop, or can Pittsburgh extend this drive?
Third and 5.
They're going to hand it off. McFarland's going to gain 3 yards. It's going to be enough to go for it on fourth and short. Or do they trust their defense? Oh, they're going to go for it. We should have known. Fourth down and 2. What can the Steelers do right here? Or can the Jaguars get a stop? Here we go. Play action. Ben's going to go deep. He has DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a throw and catch on 4th and 2.
69 yards. And the Steelers.
What a big-time throw to extend the lead.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
Unbelievable throw from Ben on 4th and 2.
From a shot in the big game.
They're going to go for 2 again to try to make it a 9-point game. Let's see can these guys get it. Ben is going to look. He's going to try to run for it. He fumbled. And Josh Allen recovered it to keep it at a 7-point game. That's even bigger if you're the Jaguars, considering this guy likes to go for 2.
Did pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. Makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have.
Here goes the kick.
Maybe.
Tavon Austin will not return it. Here come the Jaguars back onto the field after getting a big touchdown to start in the last drive. Let's see what these guys can do now.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you
Trevor
score a
Lawrence.
touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did.
He's going to roll out. He's going to throw it away incomplete. Smart decision there. Also, these two guys don't turn the ball over a lot.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
2nd and 10. Let's see, can the Steelers make a stop, or can the Jaguars come back and tie this game up? Second and 10.
Again on
Trevor Lawrence.
10, it's Lawrence.
Going to get it down to Travis Etienne, who's going to have the first down, gain of 12.
Able to slip across the 35.
Nice first down reception, and Wade did not force that ball there. Again, as I mentioned, Etienne had 1,267 yards this season, 19 touchdowns, 560 receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns in the passing attack. This guy's good.
37 on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence.
Here goes Trevor. Trevor's going to get it back to Etienne again and get another first down, this time into Pittsburgh territory.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon.
Again, this is just incredible football from both head coaches. These guys are putting it all on the field right now. 1st and 10 inside Pittsburgh's 45-yard line, excuse me.
Throwing now.
Here goes Trevor Lawrence.
First down.
He's going to throw it away. Smart decision there. Well, good coverage by the Steelers.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10.
2nd and 10, right outside of field goal range, maybe 5 yards outside of field goal range. Trevor Lawrence is going to get it to Jordan Matthews. He used to be a wide receiver, converted to tight end, had an 1,000-yard campaign this year. Yes, Jordan Matthews, the former Eagle star. They're going to move the ball around. Trevor Lawrence is going to go deep. That's going to be picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. Great coverage by the Steelers defense there.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And a critical turnover for the Jaguars. First turnover in the ball game.
Touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start,
they hand it off to McFarland. He's going to gain 2 yards. And the 2-minute warning is here. Pittsburgh leads 14-7. This game has been the battle that I had suspected it was going to be all along. 2 great head coaches leaving it all on the line to make it to the Super Bowl.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you
2nd and 8 at the 22.
Halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us as always.
Ben Roethlisberger looking downfield. That's going to be incomplete. 3rd and long at the 22. Can Jacksonville's defense get another stop?
Take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Last drive, a 4th down and 2 touchdown pass to DK Metcalf gave them the lead. 3rd and 8. Across the field, that's going to be caught by Ebron. First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 from the 33. Here goes the, oh my God, where was Big Ben throwing it to?
In any event, it happened pretty quickly.
The play was there, but Ben just missed the throw terribly. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 33.
But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd down to 10 to the 33-yard line. Under 2 minutes remaining, 1:32 to be exact. Jacksonville will get the ball to open the second half. Pittsburgh opened the game up with the ball. Here goes Ben. Downfield, that's going to be picked off by Rayshawn Jenkins. And we'll get it back to the 30 for the Jaguars. Rayshawn Jenkins was the number 2 interception leader for the Jaguars this season. I believe he had 6 on the year, and he did. Trey Flowers led the way with 7.
It's been good for his
Here we go.
So he throws an interception there. No one likes that.
Last 2 drives, interceptions for both teams.
The return on investment thus far.
How will Jacksonville respond? Hands it to Etienne. He's going to gain 2 yards. As I mentioned just momentarily before the interception, Jacksonville will get the ball to open the second half.
They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great
2nd and 7. Trevor Lawrence rolls out. Downfield. Touchdown for the Jaguars. Is that Jordan Matthews? It is.
28 yards.
To tie the ball game at 14. Kick is good. 57 seconds left in the second. We are tied here in Jacksonville.
Tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Here we go. McLeod's going to bring out the end zone. McLeod gets it to the 24-yard line.
Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
If you came to see a good first half, this is going to be a great first half. This is going to be a great second half, excuse me. It's been a great ball game so far. Very good players. Here we go. Under a minute remaining. They're going to give it to, I think it was McFarland for a gain of 3. First time out for the Steelers. They know they need to get some points on the board before the half. Again, Jacksonville opens the ball, gets the ball and to start the third quarter. So it's going to be interesting.
There's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure.
And that's going to be tackled after a gain of nothing.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Here we go, 3rd and 6.
Off the
play action. Ben is going to get it to Claypool. Big first down to the 43. 1 timeout, 36 seconds remaining before halftime. Pittsburgh's trying to get some points to open to end this first half, knowing that the Jaguars will get the ball to open the second half. 36 seconds remaining right at the 43-yard line. They had it to Ballas. What a carry by Ballas. Here goes the no huddle. They are just crossing Jacksonville territory. They're about 10 yards from field goal range. Ben gets it to the tight end from Penn State, the rookie. No timeouts remaining at the 46. What will Pittsburgh do right here? Let's see, do they have one play to try to get closer to field goal territory? Or did that play right there just be a waste? Let's see what these guys got up their sleeve. Tied at 14, Deontay Johnson going into motion. See, can these guys get on the board before the half? Ben across field, that's going to be complete, but he's not going to get out of bounds. And guess what? Halftime here at Jacksonville, We are tied at 14. If you are the Jaguars, that was a win because you just stopped this outstanding offense from potentially getting a field goal.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in
Jacksonville to open up the third quarter.
Contest so far. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Taking it about.
They're going to bring it out. Tavon Austin is going to get it to the 24-yard line.
Shy of the 25 and the 24.
This has been an outstanding first half.
And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second.
Play action. Trevor Lawrence is going to take a shot. Oh, boy, he got hit. That may be picked off, and it is by Pierre, who also was the second leader for the Steelers in interceptions. That was I believe that was a defensive play right there. Let's take another look at that. That's a big stop. Oh, yeah, he took a hit before he threw that ball. Oh, man. What an unfortunate play right there for the Jaguars. But Pittsburgh just got the stop that they needed and will have the ball now. What a turn of events.
First and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger.
Rolls out the pocket. Incomplete.
No option here but to throw it away.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least.
Let's see, can the Jaguars at least hold it to a field goal?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action.
Play action for Ben. He's going to get it down to McFarland. McFarland's close to a first down to the 25-yard line.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football.
Here we go, 3rd and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths.
They hand it off. What a hit by Taven Bryan to make it 4th down and 5. And they just held for a field goal attempt. Kick is up. It is good. And it's going to be a 3-point lead for the Steelers. But that's a big stop if you're the Jaguars.
And that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
That's an outstanding stop by the Jaguars because that drive could have been so much worse.
Interception, you got to go put out the fire. And they did, holding them to a field goal.
Jaguars come to the line.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh up 3. 5:38 left in the 3rd.
Interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do.
Play action for Trevor. He gets it to James Robinson. 1st down for the Jaguars. Gain of 11 to the 36-yard line.
Show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
That's James Robinson's first reception of the game. He had an outstanding 2020, but when you have Travis Etienne in your offense, he's going to fall back down the depth chart. But salute to that guy, man. Great kid. 1st and 10. Trevor's going to roll out the pocket. He's going to roll. Oh, he's going to go deep. Oh, my God, he overthrew it. Interception to Minkah Fitzpatrick. Oh, man, what an unfortunate second boneheaded decision by Trevor Lawrence. And the Steelers will take over at the 50.
Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks
Oh,
in
my
his pocket?
goodness. Trevor Lawrence misfired horribly. He was wide open down the seams. I'm not sure what this rookie's doing right now, but right now he's playing for the Steelers.
In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Here goes a wide receivers jet sweep to Claypool, who's gonna get a 1st down. Oh my God!
40, not quite to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they control the blocking.
Hand it off to Ballas. Ballas has a first down and then some, close to the 20, right outside the red zone.
But of course, that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the
They are
benefits
right
of that
outside the
speed,
20.
not just
4 minutes and 14 left
that led to a really
in the
nice
third
game.
quarter. Can the Steelers get a double-digit lead, or can the Jaguars get another big stop in this game?
From the red zone,
Ben
now, here's Roethlisberger on first
rolls
down.
out.
Escaping
He's
the
going to throw it
pressure
away.
right. And he just throws this one away.
The story of this game has been who can make stands in the red zone so far.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock.
Here goes another Jets with the Claypool. They were ready for it. It only gets a yard out of it.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing. Once they
Third down and 9. 19-yard line. Can they finally
They drilled on the play.
make a touchdown in the red zone, or will Jacksonville get another big stop in this ball game?
On third down,
Ben.
Roethlisberger.
He's going to run. And he's going to get a first down. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe Ben held on to that. But a gutsy first down. First and goal at the 9. They hand it off, and McFarland loses 2 yards.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
No huddle for the
David Bryant
Steelers.
with a nice play defensively.
Second and goal at the 11. Once again, can these guys make a commanding double-digit lead?
On second
Ben.
and goal, Roethlisberger.
Looking. That's going to be caught by Ebron.
Inside
Down
the 5
to
here
the
before he's
3.
out of bounds right at the 3.
And we have third and
That
goal
catch
coming
good for
up
8,
for
but
the
still,
Steelers.
it's
This
third
is
and
a
goal now.
huge moment in this ball game. Either Pittsburgh can make it a 10-point game, or Jacksonville can find a way to keep this thing within a touchdown. Let's see which one can do it. Third and goal at the 3. Hand it off. McFarland is short. That's going to be fourth and goal at the 1. You know the Steelers are going to go for this.
Leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
This is a huge part of this ball game for both teams. Pittsburgh's not going to take the points. They're going to try to get a double-digit lead right now. Or can the number 2 defense in football make a commanding stop? Fourth and goal at the 1. They hand it off. Touchdown, Derek Watt. And the Steelers take a 9-point lead and will kick a field goal to go up by 10.
Fine work there on the touchdown run.
What
And the
a
Steelers
commanding
find a way to
drive.
Stretch their lead.
Couple of key third down conversions in this game. What a drive for the Steelers. 1:34 left in the third. Kick is good. That was a 9-play, 50-yard, 3-minute and 23-second drive. They are making sure that this Jaguar offense don't have a lot of opportunities.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's see, can the Jaguars respond? They've had 2 unfortunate interceptions in this third quarter to keep them from making anything happen. Here goes Etienne. Etienne's going to gain 3 yards.
I don't don't think that there's any way you can run back out.
But if you're Jacksonville, you have to score now. You got to score. Had a comment saying, got to get some type of points. Yes, they do. They got to get points right now. This drive cannot walk away. They cannot walk away with no points in this drive, or the Steelers could run away with this game. Play action for Trevor. Trevor's going to get it. First down. Big completion to the 47-yard line. That's Tyron Johnson, gain of 19. They got to get points this drive. You cannot let Pittsburgh go another drive, walk away with nothing.
That they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
1st and 10. 47. We're under a minute left in the third quarter. Jacksonville's trying to drive. Trevor gets it to Etienne. Nice juke move. Gain of 9, I believe. Gain of 8, actually. 2nd and 2. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Towards the end of the third. They get it to DJ Shark, who we haven't talked about today. That's his first, I think that may be his first completion of the day. It is. That's his first catch of the day. The Steelers done an outstanding job against DJ Shark, who has had 13, 68, and 19 touchdowns himself. But this is the start of the fourth quarter. Pittsburgh, 1 quarter away from going to their first Super Bowl since 2010. Or can the Jaguars rally and make their first ever Super Bowl? They're in field goal range. 7 minutes is a lot of time left in this ball game. But I'm sure they want 7 instead of 3. Trevor Lawrence. He got somebody coming in. It's a sack. That's Cameron Hayward with a big-time sack. 2nd and 22.
Makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Trevor Lawrence gets it to Shark, and Shark is going to gain 17 yards. That's a big-time catch. 3rd and short for the Jaguars. They're sending the pressure. Incomplete. And are they going to kick a field goal here? Or are they going to take the points? Either they're going to go for it, or will they cut it to 7? This is a huge, okay, he's going to take the points. He trusts his defense. He's only going to be down by 7. They've been able to move the ball, and you never know what can happen on defense. They will cut the lead to 7. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great ball game from both players. Trevor Lawrence, he's probably trying to make up for those 2 unfortunate interceptions that he's had in this game. McLeod's going to bring out the end zone. McLeod's going to get to the sideline to the 21-yard line. 5:54. Can this be the put-away drive for the Steelers? Or can the Jacksonville Jaguars find a way? We're going to see. It's been a great ball game from both sides.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
1st and 10 to the 21. They get it to McFarland. He's going to gain 6 yards.
Clinging to that lead, a potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock. And
again, the winner of this game will play tomorrow's game, which is going to be the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington football team. Those 2 guys, it's going to be a fun game right there. 2 guys leading rookie quarterbacks to the NFC title game. Is going to be amazing. They headed off Ballas. First down, a huge first down gain of 9.
Rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out.
And I can tell, I look like Coach Washington is telling his offense, we just need yards. You got the lead. You don't need to force nothing here. I think he's trying to play this game smart. Again, these Pittsburgh Steelers are battle tested. The number 2 seed.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. They go to Deontay Johnson, first down into Jaguar territory to the 46. No huddle for the Jaguars. Excuse me, for the Steelers. They hand it back. McFarland goes absolutely nowhere.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all,
Under 5 minutes left. If you're the Jaguars, if they can find a way to get a stop, it would be huge.
Play action.
Ben will get it to McFarland, who's going to get near the first down, right outside, 3rd and inches.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
As you can see, Ben is not forcing anything. That's the big thing in this football game for the Steelers. The Steelers are used to being a high-powered downfield offense. They only really took one big shot downfield to this point. They've been playing smart. They respect that defensive unit on the other side of the field. They hand it off. Ballas is going to have a first down to extend this drive.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series
these
began,
Steelers
exactly what was said,
are closing in on a Super Bowl appearance.
Less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now,
nearly 4 minutes left in this ball game. Let's see. Can they find a way?
They go
play action. Ben is going to roll out the pocket. And he's going to run. He's going to gain 5 yards. Great coverage downfield by the Jaguars, but even better decision-making by Ben Roethlisberger to cut this yardage down to 2nd and 5. You're keeping it. The thing I like in this game that he's doing so far, he's keeping it within a manageable reach. So they're not forcing anything. They hand it off Ballas. Ballas is going to close it on a first down. Outstanding run.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short.
3rd down in inches at the 23. Jacksonville needs a stop. If you're Pittsburgh, a first down might put this ball game away. They hand it to Derek Watt, who's going to get another first down to the 17. It has been an incredible day on the ground for the Pittsburgh rushing attack. Pittsburgh, who came into this game with the worst rushing attack all season long, is running the ball with effectiveness today. Very unusual for a ball club like Pittsburgh.
We actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding.
Hand it off to McFarland. McFarland, touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that may be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, because Shaq Washington doesn't know how to kick a field goal like that, he wants to go for 2 per usual.
So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down.
Here we go.
And punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the
He's going to go for 2 to try to make it a 15-point game.
They're going to try and run.
He's going to get it 32-17. If you are just tuning into a game for the first time, you're probably wondering to yourself, why did this man go for it or 2-point conversion? This is what he does on a normal basis. So if you've watched him play before, you're used to this. 15-point game, 2:54 remaining.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away. If it has
Here we go. They get it to Jordan Matthews, going to go out of bounds. Let's see, can these guys cut into this lead and maybe give themselves an opportunity late in this ball game.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores, they have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays, that will be the key to this drive.
Throwing again on
Here we go, Trevor.
Lawrence.
Gonna get it to Sharp. He's gonna get a first down to the 46-yard line. At this moment, people, just to kind of get a recap of this game, the two unfortunate moments of this ball game had to go back to the third quarter interceptions by Trevor Lawrence. That turned this ball game. I think Pittsburgh scored 10 points off of those turnovers. Trevor downfield and throws another interception, unfortunately, for the Jaguars. And Pittsburgh closing in on their first Super Bowl appearance since 2010.
But that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's had,
Oh, man.
a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Big time interception. That's the fourth turnover today for the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence has had a rough outing today. They give it to Chase Claypool. He gets tackled, loses a yard. Pittsburgh is closing in on representing the AFC in the Super Bowl in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56, people. Pittsburgh has been to the Super Bowl multiple times. They have 6 rings, trying to close in on number 7. Coach Jack Washington will be migrating over to Philadelphia to take on the Philadelphia Eagle job after the season. So he would love to leave this team with a Super Bowl ring. 2-minute warning. Here in Jacksonville, the Pittsburgh Steelers will be headed to the Super Bowl. But if you're Jacksonville, do not hang your head. This is a young ball club that went 16-1. That is incredible. 16-1, number 1 seed. You do not need to hold your head. These two guys both deserve to be here. They were by far the 2 best players in the AFC this season. But that Pittsburgh team has been special all season long.
Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
3rd and short.
They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this.
They will get the first and then some. That's probably going to be the closeout. Pittsburgh's probably going to run some clock now. These guys are going back to the Super Bowl. The resurgence of Big Ben's career. DK Metcalf having an NFL record-breaking season. These guys have fought to get to this Super Bowl. And Coach Darrell Mason, who will be taking over the the Steelers job after the season, will be very pleased. You're taking on a team that's at worst is going to have the defending AFC Championship title under their name. Very intrigued to see who this Pittsburgh team will take on in the Super Bowl.
But it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
We are under a minute. And Claypool, first down to the 16. We're under a minute. Salute the coach, Kadarius Bailey. He has done an outstanding job with that ball club. He's done an outstanding job. And much respect to Coach Shaq Washington. He's taking a knee right here. That's your last play of this ball game. Victory formation, and the Pittsburgh Steelers will be representing the AFC in Super Bowl 56 in Los Angeles. Congratulations to Coach Shaq Washington and those Pittsburgh Steelers. Great season, hard-fought postseason. You got one more game to go for the Jaguars. Great season. To take a team that was the number 1 pick in the draft last season and take them within the doorstep of the Super Bowl is incredible. This has been your OG Ballers AFC Championship. Good night, everyone.